Hello, happy Sunday to you. Shauna Marie Fisher here, as you know, doing my Sunday night free live animal communication readings. I hope you all are having a fantastic Sunday and you're out doing something you enjoy. I almost didn't make it on here live because I was super distracted. I didn't realize that the Westminster Dog Show was on tonight, so I started to watch that, and that was pretty fun. It's always cool to see the different dogs, and I had no idea that there were so many different terrier groups. I was like so amazed with how many different terrier groups of dogs are. I knew there was like a lot of different kinds of terriers, but I had no idea how many terriers there were out there. So I was like, wow. So it was really cool to see that. That was exciting. So, and found out something really cool in watching that. And I'm going to share the link. So there's actually this project that is called the Purple Leash Project, and it's through Purina. And what it is it's they're working across everywhere to have domestic violence shelters, have it be where they allow dogs and pets in there, which I think is such an important thing. Hi, Patty. So I think it's so amazing that they're doing that work and helping people with that. I think that's so important. So I'm actually sharing about that here now because myself, I was actually in a domestic violence kind of situation before I got my yellow lab Luna that I had. And I know, like, if I would have had her in that situation, I would have wanted a place where I could go with her too, right? Because they can actually help heal a lot from that, right? When somebody is going through that. So I think it's so important what they're doing with that. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Tricia. Good to see you. The Purple Leash Project. So if you guys want to read about that, I put the link in the comments because I think that's so important to be that resource for those people that are in those situations, because sometimes maybe they might not leave because of their pets and they don't want to leave their pets behind. And like I said, the pets can bring a lot of healing during that time, because I know after I left that kind of domestic violence situation, I adopted Luna shortly after that, and she helped me to kind of she helped me heal from that, and along with all the other amazing stuff that she helped me with in my life. So I definitely feel and see the importance of having places like that. So I just thought I'd share because it's great to know that is out there more for people, because I think that's super important. So and I see Patty and Janice and Trisha. So good to see you all here. And I know there's probably some other people that maybe I can't see. I just am cheating and I have my phone too. So if you're listening on my personal page, I can see you. I can see you on there, and it tells me who is listening. And I always like to be able to do that. So any questions you have for the pets in your life or anything about animal communication, let me know. Oh, and I want to actually share something really exciting. So if you're interested in this, definitely please let me know. So from a recent animal communication class I did, I have 3 students that are in that class, that were in that class, that we're going to do an animal communication panel together. It's going to be completely free. It's going to be limited to 6 people, and it's going to be on Monday, June 21st from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's going to be limited to 6 people, and it'll be free. So it's going to be for people that have questions for their pets that are living. So what it is this is for them to, help them practice and hone their amazing animal communication skills they have. And of course, I'll be there for support as well. So if you're interested to help some of my amazing students practice their animal communication skills, and of course it's at no cost to you, and you can gather some fabulous insights from the pets that are currently living in your life, definitely feel free to send me a message and let me know that you would that you'd like to sign up, and I'll make sure I put the link to my uh, website in here, which I believe you guys have, but it has a contact me where you guys could contact me. So if you're interested in joining that, it's going to be a lot of fun. They are so good. These last, I mean, all the students I've taught are doing amazing stuff, but they are doing so great. And I want to help support them to practice, because I think it's so important for there to be many resources out there for people with animal communication. I think it's so important. So there we go. So hi, Brenda. Good to see you, Brenda. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. Let's see here. And you said, Patricia says, Cypress is going to have to move to Cheyenne Stall for the summer because it's cooler. So he won't like it, but it's for the best. Yeah, and just keep showing him that it is for the best. Just keep showing him that and showing him that and showing him it'll be cooler. Be like, oh, it'll be cooler. You'll have a nice breeze and it'll be all to yourself, and you'll have some special things that'll be just for you, and it'll be amazing just for you. And that's what it'll be. And just keep showing him that, and that should hopefully help too, right? But I know you know that, right? Like what you project, he will project back. So just keep showing that, and keep and hi Rose, good to see you. Keep showing him how it'll be cooler. Like that's the key of how it'll be cooler, and how he can get some special goodness and some special treats by being really amenable to that. So keep showing him that, and I feel like that will really help, right? Because who doesn't want to be cool in the heat? Oh my goodness, I know I do. It's like, oh man. So yes indeed. And any support you and Mr. Cypress need, let me know. And you said thank you, will do. Yeah, definitely keep us posted here. Yeah, and like I said, if any of you are interested in that free event on the 21st, definitely let me know if you want to sign up for that, because that's going to be amazing. And it is going to be, I should have told you, it is going to be on Zoom too. So you'll have that one-on-one interaction where everybody will get to ask a question, and that'll be from 3 people that just took my recent animal communication class. So if you're interested in that, and it's a great way to show them some support and help them practice their skills, and they are like right on the money. So if you're interested, please email me and let me know so I can get you signed up, because it's going to be fun. There's nothing better than being there to witness their growth. I really love that. So anyway, you can see Nugget is there behind you. Well, behind me on the couch there, my sweet little Nugget. So it's so funny, when I was watching the Westminster Dog Show, you could see she was kind of tuned in and watching too, and you could tell there were some dogs that she really liked, and it was really cool. So then now she's like, okay, bye. So bye, Nugget. And hi, Nikki, good to see you. Hi, friend, good to see you. So just waiting for some questions to roll in. I know it takes a minute sometimes for people to, hi, Annette, oh my goodness, good to see you. Hi, friend, good to see you. How is your, I can't remember if it's like your sister's dog or cat or something like that. I remember there was something going on with somebody you know with one of their pets. How are they doing, and how are you doing there? So I wanted to check in on that since I saw you here. It prompted me to ask that. So I hope everything is going well with that. So, oh, you said he's good. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. That is so good to hear. I'm glad he is good. Good. That is good. And I don't know about where you guys are. Oh yeah. And of course you said, thanks for asking. You're welcome. I was curious. I don't know what it's like where you're at. Here it is June, and today it has been like really rainy and overcast here. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you, friend. really rainy and overcast, but I do have to say I love the rain. I don't go out with an umbrella or anything. I just love going out there and feeling the rain with all those negative ions, all that charge from that. It's amazing. So there you go. So there's that. And oh, and it's rainy in Seattle area too. And it says I was asking about, you said just old with an old bladder, laugh out loud. That's funny. I hear that. Oh my gosh. Not that you guys want to hear like this too much information, but it's like I used to be able to be like, oh yeah, if I could hold it, but now it's like, nope, I gotta go. It's like, yep, that's Mother Nature watering outside. Yes, 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 it is. It's watering outside. So yes, it is. So yes, it is. So sorry, you guys know me. I kind of tend to be an overshare sometimes, but hey, that's okay, right? I think it's good to share. So anyway, Patty says, oh, I wish we had rain. It's supposed to be 105 Thursday and Friday. Ugh, yuck, that is too hot. 105. Ugh, yuck, yuck, yuck. I do not. This girl right here, born and raised in Southern California, and I do not like anything above like 80 degrees. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And it says hot, right? Yeah, like that is hot. I'm like, yep, anything above 80, I'm like, too much for me. So, oh, hopefully you have some nice fans. Hopefully you have some AC, and hopefully you have a few friends you know of that maybe have a boat that you can go out on the water, or have some people with some swimming pools, right? Because that's always really great when it gets hot to just be able to go swim. But 105. I know. I was reading somebody I know that lives in Arizona, and what was it? They were saying it was like, going to be like over 115 or something like that. Like, no. I don't like care humidity, no humidity, like over 100 degrees. That is way too hot. Like, I would love to go visit Arizona, like go visit Sedona and some places like that, but to live there, oh no, I couldn't do that. Number one, like it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place, but just so hot. And then it's not close to the beach, right? I don't know what I would do without like being able to like hop in my car and be to the beach in like an hour and a half. Oh man, so that would be really hard for me. So, and I love being close to the mountains too. Although Arizona, there's the pretty red rocks, and the desert is really, really pretty too. Just so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot. And Brenda, you said you're in Arizona. Oh wow. So how hot is it there in Arizona? You're in Prescott. Okay, I was just going to ask that. You're in Prescott. It's 100. And yes, Phoenix was 118. Yikes. Oh, my Lord. That is hot, hot, hot. Like, I do not think I could deal with that. That's just way, way too hot. So, but to each their own, right? We all have our climates that we enjoy and that we don't enjoy, and it's good. You got to be where you're. Oh my gosh, that's right. I forget that Vegas is hot, because Lisa's saying 111. Oh, that's way too hot. But I do have to say, I do like the number sequence. I like the 111. I like that, the 111. That's like a really cool number, 111. So I love that. So. And Patty says she'll start us off. Yay! Thank you, Patty. Thank you, friend. So let's see here. So does Dee have any health complaints? So right when I tune into Dee, like I don't know why I want to like touch my chest right here, but then I want to like go to my mouth, and I'm like, no, is it like my left side? He's like, no, my left, your right. He says, my left, your right. So he's showing me like there's something bothering him on like the left side of his mouth. He says there's something bothering me on the left. He's like, the left side of my mouth. And he's showing me it's like the upper part, like in the gum line on his cheek on the left side of his mouth, that something's bothering him. And he says he'd like some energy work on like that right side of his hip. He says, give me some energy work on like the right side of my hip. So maybe that person that's coming out to do some work with Dutton, I don't know if they do other energy stuff too, or maybe you can do send some energy work too, because he showed me where he had that recent thing that's still he's like, oh, he's like, that's still bothering me a little bit. And he's like, oh, like that. It makes me want to make like a funny face. He's like, oh, that's still bothering me a little bit, that's still bothering me. But he says, really look at my teeth, because it's affecting like, it's like my mouth, like the top part of my mouth. And then like with my head with the heat too. He says, make sure I like stay in the shade more and I keep cool, that I stay in the shade more. And I keep cool and I keep cool and I keep cool. I don't know if there is such a thing for horses, but I know for dogs, they have cooling mats that they can lay on. I don't know if they have something like that for horses. It's like a cooling thing that can be put on them to kind of help to cool them down when it's hot. Like, I don't know if there is something like that, but he's showing me to kind of help with the help with that. So, and he says he always comes over to the fence like he wants work from Angie, the body work. He's like, yes, yes, yes. He's like, me. He's like, I'm the old man. He's like, I'm the old guy. He's like, yes, yes, yes. He's like, bring it on, bring it in. Yeah, bring it on. You can hose him. Yeah, he says hose him. But he says when you hose him to do more like fan it. So it's making me think of like when I used to water for my mom with the hose in California. I used to have the water comes out of the hose and then you kind of put your fingers on it. So it kind of like fans it a little bit. He's saying like fan it a little bit, like make your fingers be a sprinkler when you're doing the hose with him. He says that will help. He says, do that. He says, do that. All that tea. He's so sweet. So let's see here, and hopefully that helps here. And then Brenda says, Shauna, I have a white dachshund, half lab. I know, laugh out loud. Oh my goodness. I want to see a picture of that dog, Brenda. And Patty says, okay, great. You're good. And then anyway, he is about 13, acts like he's 5, but I know he has issues. Can you give me any insight on his health? Thank you. And that's from Brenda. And I totally like want to see a picture now, because like a Doxy lab, like, oh my gosh, like what do the legs look like? What does the body look like? I totally want to see some of that. See some of that cuteness. I want to see some of that cuteness. That sounds amazing. So the thing that I pick up on is I want to like rock my hips back and forth, So doing some like movement with those back hips, because sometimes I feel like with this baby, like my hips go out and there's like kind of like tingly, kind of like tingly in my back legs sometimes, like it's like kind of like wobble rock. So if you could kind of do some like holding there, maybe do some gentle like rocking back and forth, that might that will help, because I just want to rock that, like that helps to get me comfort and helps to give me balance. And then maybe do some massage on those back hips. I feel like that would be really beneficial and valuable. And that's just the thing I feel like is like the back legs and the back hind end. There's some stuff going on with that. So just kind of like pin and needle stuff. So maybe do some like massage tapping and some other massage. Like I feel like that will really help with your baby there. And there's that great book called The Dog Lover's Guide to Massage. That can have some, and that's on Amazon, that can have some great insights. So hopefully that helps. And then Brenda says, looks like put a white lab in the dryer. Oh my gosh, sounds so cute. I love white labs too. Like the people don't know there's like the white labs, the yellow labs, and you know, they're black labs, chocolate labs, and gray. There's even like gray silver labs too. It's amazing. So anyway, so there's that. And let's see here. All right. See, I'm just waiting for the comments to come through. Sorry about that. And it says, Lisa says, I'm on vacation in Vegas and Chloe Grace is in boarding and I want to know if she's doing okay. So yeah, she says, yeah, I'm doing okay. But she's like this. She's like, okay. She's like, when are you coming back? Like, I'm climbing the walls. I like want you to come back. Like, when are you coming back? Like, let me know when you're coming back because I'm doing good here. But when are you coming back? I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. When are you coming back? I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. When are you coming back? That like how many days is it longer that you're going to come back? And just keep showing her that because she's like, okay, I'm good. But I'm like, I want you to come back. I have that anticipation of when are you coming back? And just saying she wants to like have like a fun adventure with you when you get back. She's like, okay. She's like, come on, mom. Come on, mom. So yeah, oh, sweet Chloe Grace. She's such a sweet girl. Oh my goodness. So see here. And Brenda says, great, thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm just going to take a quick drink of water. I need to drink some more water. Always forget it's so good to stay hydrated. It's super, super important. And I actually love water. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Lisa says, thank you. You are welcome. You are so welcome. And you can tell that Cool Up back there. Let's see if you can see her. See Cool Up. Hi, Cool Up. Can you say hi? Say hi. She's like, okay. She's like, okay. She's like, oh, yep, I said hi. She's back there like she's trying to dig in the couch. It's like she thinks she's going to find the perfect spot. And it's a good thing I have the kind of couch that I do. It's like the microfiber. So it's really good with pets when they try to do that. It hasn't damaged it too much. You can tell she's just happy back there. The little happy little Cool Up. She's so cute. So I love my girls. So anyway, so there's that. And they're not being rambunctious and rowdy right now. So that's amazing. And maybe I shouldn't have said that because maybe that'll like amp them up to want to go and have some more fun. So anyway, let's see here. I'm just going to wait and see if any other comments come through here. And yeah, I can't believe my hair is growing so fast. I need to go get my hair trimmed again soon. It's so, as you can tell, it's so thick when it starts to get longer. It's like I like that it's longer, but I need to get it thinned out because it's so thick that it weighs down. And one thing I do that's really cool that I found out from my hairdresser is back here I have her do something that's called an undercut. So like literally there's like a big spot on the back of my head underneath where she shaves it and it's and then my other hair goes over it. So you wouldn't ever know that happens. And it just, oh, it's so much cooler. And my other hair under there is starting to grow back. So I'm excited to go get that done soon. So woohoo. So as soon as I make an appointment, that's what I got to do. So let's see here. Nicole says, my silly kitty often enters half her body inside the litter box, the front half, and pees. Is she just silly, or does she mean something? Or does that mean something? Okay, sorry. I was like, or does it mean something? So the thing that I pick up on from your kitty is she's like, okay, I just like to have like my front the front half in, and just like, you know, I don't want to get too dirty. I just want to go in and then be able to like get out quick. Get in and get out. Get in and get out. Get in and get out is what I pick up on from your silly kitty. Is I want to get in and then I want to get out. I want to get in and then I want to get out. So it's like a real quick thing is what I pick up on with that. So hopefully that help. She's like, it doesn't mean anything silly. I'm just a silly kitty, and that's all it means, is I'm just a silly kitty. So that's me, silly kitty. So oh my goodness, I love it. So we'll see if anybody else has any other questions. It's kind of quiet, but that kind of happens sometimes, as it starts off quiet, and then I'm sure now, since it's kind of oh, haha, but she is oh, okay, you said haha, but she is peeing on the floor, and she's like, yeah, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to go in there. She's like, she's so just like show her that show her like she's showing me like something to help like lift her up in there. So I don't know if you could get like a box that is a little bit lower for her, like a little bit lower for her. I feel like that's something that would help, and maybe one that's open with not a covered top, to give her like another option, because she says that would help as well. She says that would help as well. She says that would help as well. And then I have Jeswinder, and then Ken Crystal, and good to see you guys here. And so yeah, so hopefully that helps, Nicole. Any other insight you need, I'm happy to help here. Let's see here. Wait, and then I see a comment come through. It says, our dog Tigger is going through. Okay, let's see. Nicole says, you're right. It started when I changed her litter box to a closed one. Oh, and see, isn't that interesting? Like when that happens, because she's like, it's closed in. She like doesn't like it. She's like, oh, I don't want to go in there. I just want it in, out, closed. So yeah, so try one that is not closed and see how that does the trick, right? Sometimes it's those little things can just make that shift and that difference. So look at that. I love that. So so our dog Tigger is going through a fearful stage, really bad, wondering if it'll pass with time or if we can help him in any way. So there's a lot of things that I feel like with Tigger that will help. So to kind of really get Tigger out of Tigger's comfort zone and show Tigger like, hey, we're doing this first, so you don't have to be afraid. Like, I'm going to show you that this is okay. And like, if you keep doing that, like, keep showing me that it's okay. Keep showing me that it's okay. Keep showing me that it's okay. And then kind of do some things to like that maybe Tigger wouldn't normally like to do. Maybe like try some different like activities. And for some reason, I'm showing like little like puzzle games and be like, okay, like here, try this little puzzle game, or here's this like new toy, this new thing we're gonna engage with and do that. And a lot of things that can help them when they go through that fearful stage, believe it or not, is sometimes body work. So energy work, also acupressure, because there's different acupressure points that can help release grief and like fear and things like that. And then also massage can be a great thing too, because massage, not just for physical things, it can help like emotional and mental well-being too. So you might see if there's somebody in your area that does like massage and acupressure, because I feel like that will really help. And then there's also Tellington Touch, which is a really great thing as well. And then also sometimes some like Bach rescue remedy for pets that can help. And I feel like that I feel like it will pass, but it's just gonna take some time. So the more you just like, I feel like with Tigger, the more you keep focusing on the road ahead where there's less fear, I feel like that'll help. So keep focusing on the road ahead where there's less fear and less fear. And I feel like that will help. And it's just going to take some time and just like some more like sitting with me. I feel like Tigger's like, sit with me more, and just like, send me that calm vibe and that calm energy. And I feel like if you do some stuff with like some sound too, and like have some calm music with just some like light kind of kind of like light water sounds, not like heavy ocean sounds, but like a sound of like a creek or something like that, or like a gentle lake, like that sound I'm picking up will bring Tigger Tigger some peace as well. So yeah, it's just going to take some time. And if you know, definitely I do longer sessions too, where we can kind of like get to the depth of stuff a lot more than just these quick little sessions. So if you're ever interested in that, I'd be happy to set up a longer session with you guys to kind of tune into that on a deeper level for Tigger. And I'm sending you guys lots of ease with that, because I know that's such a hard thing, right? Because you want to help them. And so the more we can focus on like, okay, like not, I know this might sound like the opposite, but not, we want to like feel bad because they're fearful, like, oh my gosh, like, how can I help? We want to like over nurture, but like the best thing we can do is to like help them, to boost them up, to help them to gain more confidence. And, you know, we can still nurture them, but we can like also like have that balance of the nurturing and the confidence together. And I feel like that will really help as well too. So yeah, definitely please keep us posted, and here for any support you need with that, because I know that's so hard, right? When you're going through that. But he's so grateful that he's with such good people that are there to help him and to help him with that, to nurture that and understand that, and to work with that instead of work against it. So he's so grateful for that. So there is that. So hopefully that helps. And then Nicole says, thank you so much. Yeah, you're so welcome. And yeah, keep us posted and let us know if like switching back to that other litter box, like how that works and how that helps. Because sometimes it can just be those like little things that like, oh yeah, like we made this change, or we did this thing that was like a little different. And you know, it doesn't always click that like, oh, that's the thing that made that shift or made that change, right? So yeah, so there's always that. And then Ken Crystal says, thank you, you are so welcome, happy to help. And then also too, like I love tuning into all your pets here. Like if you guys ever want to share pictures, please go on my my page and share a picture, because I know everybody else would love to see their pictures too, because it's always so fun. I wish on here with the StreamYard, I wish there was a way people could post a picture, but I don't know that there is, but I might have to, or like on a Facebook comment or a YouTube comment. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to see if I can do some research and find out how to do that, because I would love to see the pictures, because that's always so fun to see their pictures. I'm gonna just wait and see if some other comments come through. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. Because I haven't been drinking enough water today, and I can always feel like if I'm not hydrated enough, because I always like to drink lots of water. It's so good. It actually energizes me, right? Most people are like, I drink coffee or soda and things like that. To me, actually, what gives me energy is water, right? Because if you think about it, we're like what, like 80-90% water. So water really is life, and it really does help to give us energy, right? And replenish us and hydrate our cells and our body. It's just so important for our health, right? Water, water, water. So anyway, so let's see here. Nugget, come here. I see Nugget over there getting into something that she's not supposed to. And of course, isn't that what they do when you're on the phone or when you're doing something? But we'll see. It doesn't look like it's too bad. So curiosity of that one, I tell you. So anyway, so Patty has a question. Does Buddy miss his prior family? They had him 2 years before they decided to rehome him. And so the thing that I pick up on from Buddy, right when I read that and I reflect on that from him, the first thing I get is like he wants to push away like that. He's like, push, push. He's like, nope. He's like, nope. He's like, nope, nope, nope. And he has me turn my head like this. He's like, there's no looking back. He's like, I'm in the good place now. I'm in the good place now. I'm in the good place now. And that's what's really good. And that's what's really good. And I'm happy with that I'm in the good place now. So push that away. Like, it doesn't matter. He's like, nope, I don't miss them. He's like, because then I wouldn't have the things I have now. Yeah, so he's like, I got it good. So he's like, not that I didn't have it good with them, but he's like, I got it so good now. He's like, I got it made in the shade. So he's like, nope, I don't miss him. I'm good. I'm with my perfect people now, my perfect person, my perfect peoples, my perfect person. Oh my gosh. I love that. That's such a great question, you know, because a lot of people want to know that, right? Because sometimes they might miss them, sometimes they might not, and it just really depends. So I think that's a really great question. So good. So oh buddy, he's a nut. He is. I love it. I love his personality. I love the ones that are a little bit have that little bit of nuttiness to them. I love it. It's fun. So that personality, that pizzazz, right? That little pizzazz that they have. It's so cool. A little pizzazz. He's like, I got the pizzazz. I got the pizzazz. I love it. Oh my goodness. Little buddy. So funny. I love it. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Oh my goodness. He's like, yep, yep, yep. That's right. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Oh my goodness. So let's see if any other questions come through. I'm just going to give it a minute. I know sometimes it takes people a minute to come on, and sometimes there's more people. Sometimes there's less. And I'm sure now with summer, spring, well, spring is here. Summer is coming. I don't know when summer officially starts, but I know it's soon. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be traveling and doing things, especially now. It looks like things are starting to open up a little bit more. So I bet you more people will be traveling and venturing out into the world, right? Now that it seems like more things are starting to open up, right? So so there we go. So I'm sure maybe that's a lot of people are. Oh, in 1 week it's summer, Nicole says. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know, like, already, like, that makes sense. It's like, wow, already that summer is almost here. Here, Nugget wants to say hi. Come here, Nugget. You want to say hi? Nugget says, I want to say hi. She loves to come up and give hugs. Isn't she so pretty, Nugget? She's like, okay, I said hi. So there we go. My sweet little Nugget. Now she's gonna go lay down there on the cool floor. They like to lay on the cool floor when it starts to get hot. So so there is that. Oh, now Coolup's gonna take that spot. She's like, this is my spot, Nugget. So anyway, so Patty has a great question here. She says, Shauna, can you connect with strays or wild animals? And yes, I can connect with both, and I have before. So I've gotten messages from wild animals, and then, you know, from strays that I've seen and helped, and all of that. So hi, Maureen, good to see you. All of that. So it's super, super cool to be tuned into that. And I definitely believe that everybody can connect with those animals as well, right? Because how many times have you, you know, run across like an animal like that in a weird circumstance, and you're like, oh wow, like I feel like there's a message for me. And I always like to tell people that don't necessarily always rely on, you know, what Google says or what your like animal book says. You know, you can look at that for guidance, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the message for you. Like, really tune into your heart and your inner knowing, and feel what that message is that comes through for you. And don't, like, you know, second guess it if you do some research somewhere or someone else tells you, like, oh no, like, you know, this animal means this if you come in contact with it, or it means this. Like, it's going to mean something different for everybody. So whatever it means to you, and like whatever you feel it is, honor your truth with it. That's really important, to honor your truth and your inner knowing. I think that's so important. So right? Because we always sometimes rely so much like outside of ourselves that we don't take time to like really reflect and look within. So I think that's really important when we can take that time to like really reflect and look within and tune within. So there we go. So great question. I love it. I love all these questions, right? Because these are things that like I wouldn't, necessarily think about, because it's just stuff that I already do and stuff that already comes to me. So I don't necessarily always like think of that. So I love all these, all the questions are really fun. So there we go. Looks like, I wonder, oh, my dogs were barking. I don't see anything out there. It's like I should check when they were barking a minute ago, but they like to bark when the neighbors come and go sometimes. But at least I know they keep alert and they keep me abreast to what is what's going on. So there is that. So let's see here. And let's see if there's any other questions. And then just to tell people too, because I already told you, but I know who is now listening that wasn't listening before. So on Monday, June 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. via Zoom, 3 people that I had in my last animal communication class, we're going to do a free animal communication panel together. So everybody that is a part of that will get a reading from them, and you might get some like backup insight from me too, but everybody will get a reading for them and a tune in to a pet. And this is only for pets that are living. So it's going to be really fun. Like these people that are in my animal communication class, they are like right on the money and they're so tuned in. So I'm doing this just to kind of help them to hone their skills a little bit deeper and to practice. And so I figured that was a great way to do that, to have them practice and then to offer to, my community and my followers and my listeners, something like an offer like this, because I think I love to be of service and offer different things like that. So I'm super excited about that. So if you're interested in that and you want to sign up for that, please send me a message, because it's only going to be limited to 6 people, because I just want to keep it, smaller. So that way everybody gets to have like a chance. So there we go. So if anybody's interested, please reach out to me. It's going to be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it. So it's going to be like, these people in my class, they're amazing, and I love to like watch and see how they've grown and all of that. It's so cool to watch how they've grown and flourished in their ability. I really love that. So let's see here. Patty says, there is a black cat with white feet I have seen for years in my area. He eats cat food at my house daily from my garage. I always wonder about him. He shows no desire to be touched, so I just leave him be. So the thing I get from that cat, he's like, yep, I've been around here. Like, this is my neighborhood. Like, I walk around and like doing my thing. I hang out. Like, I go from here, I go to here. I don't like, I have here to stay. I have here to stay. I do this, I do that. So he's like, yep, I don't really have any desire to like be the cat that like you're gonna like lure into your world. Like, I like my food. I like that hangout. I like that, and I'm good with that, and I will just stay with that, and that's what I like, and I'm good with that. Like, I'm golden. I'm so golden, and I'm so good with that. So just keep going with that for me, and that's good, and that's good, and that's good. And he's like, that's so good. Oh, he sounds so cute. I love the little tuxedo kitties are so cute. So that's what I thought too. He's smart. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm smart. He's like, I'm super smart. So he's like, yep. He's like, so smart. He's like, yes, so smart. So I love that you keep that cat food there for him. I think that's really, really great. My parents, when they used to live on their 10 acres in Applegate, what they did is they helped the deer. So they would like shake apples from the tree from their apple trees for the deer, and they had like a bucket of water that they would always fill up, and they would have for the deer. So they had like an extra water source. They had the creek behind my parents' house, but they would always do that. So they would have that extra source too. And then any scraps and stuff they had, you know, because they lived on 10 acres, we would like throw that out in the field, and then like the next day or whatever, that would be gone too. They would do that a lot of times with their scraps. And then all the wild animals would have a joyous feast. So there's that. It's always good to like embrace wildlife and work with wildlife. And then same with like domestic too, you know, to help those cats like that need that food, and you know, that might be feral, or you know, might just want to be that way, right? Just to not have an indoor home, right? So there we go. So there's that. I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions. I might like wrap it up quick tonight, you know, because sometimes it goes for like, usually I'm on here sometimes about an hour, sometimes, you know, like 45 minutes, sometimes an hour and 15 minutes. It just depends. But I know you all know that it's every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is when I do this. So, you know, share this with your friends that I'm here. And then also too, on the second Thursday. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. You're so welcome. On the second Thursday of the month now, my friend Carol, she has her great page, Positive Focus, if you haven't checked it out. And then she has her Embrace Your Life Facebook community. And every second Thursday at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, I go with her on her pages and talk about animal communication and do readings too. So if you know somebody that can't make this time, or you're somebody that listens to the replays that would love to catch it live, there's another opportunity as well too. And if you haven't like followed her page, like it's Positive Focused, and then Embrace Your Life is her Facebook group. She does some like amazing stuff, and it's super like uplifting and empowering and amazing. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to go ahead and do that. So I always love to support my friends with all the things that they do. So it's super important to do that. So there we go. So just going to see if anybody else has any other questions. Let's see. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. So might just be like a quiet night, which sometimes that happens. And then I'll make sure to post about that little event on the 21st of June. So I'll make sure to post. Hi, Sharon. Post about that on my page. So if you guys are interested in doing that, and I'll share about it again next week too. So that free animal communication panel via Zoom next Monday, the 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. And this is for living pets. This is for 3 people that were in my last animal communication class, for them to do some practice. And it's going to be limited to 6 people, and there's no charge. It's just there to help support them, and then to give you like a resource to get some more insights from your pets. So it's going to be super fun. I'm super excited to support them and like watch how they're growing with their animal communication. And I'll probably give some, you know, insight as well during that time. So if you're interested in signing up for that, go ahead and send me a message, because I'm sure once the word goes out, those 6 spots are going to fill up quick. So there we go. And feel free to share about it with your friends too, if you know somebody that would be interested too. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be more like in depth too, because there'll be more back and forth dialogue, since it'll be on Zoom, which would be amazing. So there we go. So I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions here. Just going to give it a minute here. Let's see here. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. I'm like, oh, I need to drink some more water. I find that like sometimes, if you know, like for me, like if I'm feeling tired and I know I shouldn't be tired, I know I'm like, okay, I need to be more hydrated. I need to drink some more water, and drink some more water. That's like a big indicator of that for me. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, it's a huge indicator. Like water, water, water. Water is life. More water. So there is that. So I'm gonna give it a minute. I hear Coolip and Nugget in the background. They're starting to get a little crazy, starting to play. But that's what they love to do. I can't wait till I have a yard for them one day, or they can run and gallivant around. It'll be amazing for them. So I'm super excited for when that happens. So there we go. Like, there we go. Keep seeing it. You see it, you believe it, it happens, right? That's but you got to do the work too, right? You got to commit to yourself, and there you go. So that's that. So anyway, I think I'm probably going to get ready to wrap it up because I don't see any other questions, but I know it's like, you know, getting that time of year where people might be traveling a little more, especially as the weather gets nicer, right? People want to go out and explore, especially now since things are starting to open up more now. So I'm sure there'll be more people getting out, exploring and venturing out into the world, right? So yes, and to me, like, nature is always important to spend time in nature and venture out like that. So Patty, I love that. Yes. So Patty says, maybe your book will be a huge success and then a movie. I love that. I keep like talking. So my book is about my yellow lab Luna that I had for 12 years. It's like our journey together, and just has a whole bunch of other stuff, like personal stuff about me and our story together. And I would love that because I keep seeing that. I'm like, okay, like I would love to have, and I'm actually like working on her book right now. I would love to have that be a movie, you know, just because I would love to have it inspire people. You know, I look at, gosh, one of my, there's so many favorite animal movies, but one that I can think of off the top of my head that became a book and a movie is The Art of Racing in the Rain. That was a movie and a book. And then A Street Cat Named Bob. That was a book and a movie. And Patty says, Luna will do it for you. Yes, I see it. Like, I see it. I totally, oh my gosh, thank you. I could see that. Because, you know, to me, like, the reason why I want her book to be a huge success is I want it to inspire and uplift people, because it's, you know, like, there's so much of my story that I shared that's like interwoven with our stories together. And I really want to just inspire people and bring people joy and peace. So that's what I want to do with our stories. I get tears in my eyes. Oh my goodness. So there is that. So thank you, Patty. Love it. Yes, 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 yes. And Sharon says, thank you for all your advice about grieving Pumpkin. I wrote out everything I felt bad about and my emotions and burned it. And I felt so much better and more peaceful. Oh, Sharon, I'm just like, oh, mwah. I'm just sending you like so much love. Oh my goodness. And a big hug. I'm so glad to hear that helped and that you're feeling like so much better and so much more peaceful. I'm so, that makes me happy to hear that. That makes my heart happy to hear that. I'm happy to be able to help with that. And I can just see that, you know, Pumpkin is happy about that too. So just like, I just see him sending you purrs of love. So that's beautiful. I'm so happy that it helps. So, because that's important, you know, grief is such a hard thing to deal with, and we all process it differently. And it's, you know, sometimes we just have to get it out. So there we go. And Patty says, bless you, Sharon. Look at that. I love like how you guys are all like just so supportive of each other, and there's just so much like love here, and you guys all share with love, and it's just I love that so much. That just means so much. And Sharon says, thank you, you're so welcome. So much love to you, and so much love to all of you on here, whether you're listening now, you're listening to the replay, anything like that. Just so much love. And I just have so much gratitude for all of you that tune in every week, or those of you that, you know, tune in here or there, or those of you that listen to the replay. Like, it just means so much, because to me, like, this work is so important, and I just want to help as many people and as many animals as I can, because I just that's so important to me to be able to do that, and for people to know more about animal communication and how beneficial and how helpful it is for people and for their pets, because I think it's so important. And then, to see more people doing animal communication, to me, there's more of that that's available to people, like the better it is, because that's just so important for people to be able to have those options with that. So anyway, so there is that. So I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I know I said that a little bit ago, but that's just what I do sometimes. I ramble and I ramble, and hey, that's okay. So I'm excited to be with you again next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be sharing something exciting with you, because my mentor, good night, Sharon. My mentor, Sunny Dawn Johnston, her her multi-dimensional oracle card deck, I pre-ordered it because I was on her launch team, and the orders went out this weekend. So I'm going to have those in the next week or so. So I'm excited to share those with you. It has some animal cards in it too, so I'm excited to share those with you. They're beautiful, beautiful cards, and there's prints that go with it. It's just amazing. So if you haven't checked it out, check that out. And then Patty says Lydia Hibby was at the Horse Expo. That's awesome. That's so cool. I've heard so many great things about her. I actually have one of my regular clients has worked with her before, and I've heard really, really, really cool things about her. So that's awesome. She was there, representing the animal communication piece of things. That is fabulous, and that's so great. I love to see, people embracing that and being more open to that, because to me, I just feel like it's just the more options and the more choices there are for people with that, the better it is, right? Because it's important, right? Because we all resonate and vibe with different people, so there has to be those choices, right? Because we all carry our own vibration. But yeah, I've heard so many cool things about her, so that's so awesome she was there. It's yes. And I think she's in California, if I remember. And hi, Tulips. And he says, I remained loyal to you. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Patty. That's so sweet, right? And I love too that some people that they have me as their as their animal communicator. I really love that. That just means so much to me. I think that's so cool. I love that. So it's cool. So thank you. Yay. So anyway, Tulips says, can I ask an animal reading? Yes. So all you need to do is just, if you could put the name of the pet that you have a question for, and if they're living or past, that would be awesome. And I would love to do that for you. So yeah, absolutely. So let's see here. Nugget, she's trying to chew on something she's not supposed to, but that's what they do sometimes when you're distracted. She's trying to chew on something she's not supposed to. But what's really nice is she just gave me the thing that she's not supposed to chew on. Oh, good girl, Nugget. She's so smart. So anyway, so you said we actually have 8 cats. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. So you have your little if you call that, what would be if it's a cat colony or something, you call that. So he says, I have a mama cat here, adopted her. Her name is Emily. What does she want to say to me? So the first thing that comes to me, oh my gosh, so I just see all this stuff coming from these cats is I see the first thing that comes from her is gratitude. She's oh, I'm so grateful. I don't have to find a place for my meals, and I know my babies are going to be safe, and I'm safe, and we're taken care of, and that we're nurtured. And she says she's showing me a circle of dishes where they're all in a circle, or all kind of lined up, or there's all these, or a straight line of dishes where they're all lined up. They're she's line it up, have us all lined up, or lined up, so they're all in their place. She likes that you help with that. She's like all in the place. And he says they are all adopted stray cats. Actually, we have them a home. Oh, that's so great that you have them a home. Like, I feel like she's so happy for that. But she's like, wait. Like, she's like, don't she says, don't find me a home, because she says, I have a home with you guys. She says, I have a home with you guys. She says, keep me. She's like, keep me with you guys. She's like, she feels really attached to you guys, and that she wants to stay with you guys if possible. She's like, can I stay? And then she showed me like one of the kittens, like that. She's like, oh, well, maybe that one kitten will stay. She showed me like one kitten that she's pretty attached to. She's like, there's one kitten that I'm pretty attached to, and she wants to stay with you. And I think it's so great that you were able to take them in and help them, because that's so important, right? Because so many people just kind of like turn a blind eye to that, and they don't help them. And there's so many cats that, you know, are strays, you know, and pregnant and need, you know, that place. And a lot of people don't realize that. So I think it's so great that you did that. And you said that's so you said that's so nice to know. Oh, I'm glad that it's nice to know. And like, bless you for all like the animals you help. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of animals that you helped, and there's just so much connection that you have with animals. And I think that's a great thing. And you said, thank you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. And then I have Hearts Love Joe here. So I'm only doing Hearts Love Joe was wanting like a personal reading. So I only do animal communication readings on here. I don't tune into people. Oh no. And Tulip says, you know, I had one black kitten adopted. She died. Can you please tell me what she wants me to know? I cried when she died. She was so sweet to me, but she died suddenly. She says like, she's like, have me like hold right here. It's like there's something that like she like showed me that's like there's something that like collapsed in my heart and lungs. She's like it just was like that. It was like like it just was like there was like a gasp. There was like a gasp for air. It was like like she's just showing me that. She's like, it was sudden. And she says there was like it's something with like her trachea and her heart, and something with like air. And she says it was nothing that you did, that you did everything. And she says, thank you for giving me that sweetness and for being that sweet. And she's like, thank you for like holding me by your heart. How you held me by your heart, and like how you just like held me and you nurtured me and you gave me comfort and you gave me joy and you gave me love. Like, thank you for like keeping me and showing me like this, like you keeping her up close like this, like you kept me safe, and thank you for keeping me safe and protected from the others. Like, thank you for keeping me safe and protected from the others, and thank you for the way you honored my body after I passed. Thank you for honoring my body after I passed. Like that's another message. And you said, let's see here. Yes, she was sick. She was always crying. Yeah, she said like it was just something. There was like something with like right in here, like it collapsed. Like it wasn't formed right. It like didn't form right. It wasn't fully formed right in here. And she says she just wants you to feel like the love. And you said, is she happy where she is right now? She has rested now. Me and Mom cried truly. She was so sweet. Oh gosh, I'm just sending you guys so much love, because I know that's such a hard thing, right? That's so hard, and that's not an easy thing. She says that right now she's like rested at peace, and she's showing me like it's like a little baby. Like she's like, okay, like I want to close my eyes like this. Okay, like I'm sound, I can sleep now, and I'm at peace. And she's had me close my eyes and like touch my heart. She says, I'm at peace. I'm in like a happy place. And she has like so much gratitude for you and your mom, and so much gratitude, and just so an immense amount of gratitude, like so much gratitude. And then I believe she is in a happy place right now, and she says yes, and she's like, yes, gratitude, gratitude, and like, thank you for holding me the way you did. She like wants me to show you like this gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Thanks for holding me the way you did, and for sharing your love and continuing to share your love with the animals that you encounter and the animals that cross your path. And thank you for doing that. And thank you so much for doing that. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for doing that, is what she says. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, so much love, because all of you that I know that have, there's so many, animals and pets that cross our life. They just have a way to just like capture our heart and our heartstrings, and just, be just because they just share so much love, right? Because they're just all about love, and it's all about pure love, and they share love, and they are love, and they remind us that we are love, and that there's so much love within inside us that we can share, and we can really, really, truly embrace that more, right? They want us to hone into that and embrace that more, and embrace that more, and embrace that more is what they really want us to do. And it's what you say here. I said, our mama cat brought another stray kitten. She is black and white. She is very little. I gave her a home as well. I was thinking, is she a replacement of the black kitten that died? Yeah, it's like I see the energy, like the black kitten that died wanted to bring you like sunshine back over the rain that you were feeling. So like the other this other kitten was brought to like kind of bring the sun and the light back in, like bring the sun and light back in for you and the mama cat, both like to bring the sun and the light and the love back in, is what I pick up on from that. So, oh yeah, animals are just so amazing. They're just so amazing. I thought I missed a comment there. Sorry. I just was like making sure. And I'm so glad you're listening on YouTube. I love it, because I use this program called StreamYard, so I can broadcast on my personal page, my business page, and my YouTube page. So feel free, like if you're listening to YouTube, like feel free to subscribe to my channel if you'd like. I would love that, because I'm trying to I'm working on building up my subscribers. So if you're interested in that, feel free. And then also too, I do this every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I do these free live animal communication readings, because I just, I love to give back, and I love to show people what animal communication is all about, and for people to be able to experience that firsthand. I love to be able to share that with people. So let's see here. You said they are like babies to me. I'm kind of a sad person, and every time I'm sad, I just carry them. Oh, sending you so much love. I know the animals have a way to like help to heal our hearts, right? And to help bring love, and to share love with us, right? And for us to really embrace that love, and to kind of, bring us so much comfort, right? Because they're so unconditional, and they're just that love and that pure love, and they share that with us all the time. So yeah, they share that with us all the time, which is a really beautiful thing. And let's see here. Can you please tell me, what does Tambuk? I like that name, Tambuk. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. One of my cats want to say to me is that I want to like draw a heart, and there's like all like in this heart there's all these like pretty colors, like red, yellow, blue. I see like red, yellow, blue, and that I'm love, and I'm your per meter. I'm your per meter, and I'm like your protector and your love, and I send you love, and I give you comfort. And like if you're experiencing grief, I'm there to help like suppress that grief, and to like sit with you, and to be with you, and just like give you that love, and embrace that love with you, and be be that comfort. And purrs. Like think of my purrs when you feel sad, and think of my purrs, and my purrs bring wisdom and joy and love to you. My purrs are like love. I just want to go like I wanted, like I feel like there's like all these bubbles of purrs that they want to send you. Like I see that, like when you feel that, just like know my purrs are like bubbles coming to you. My purrs are like bubbles coming to you. So oh, what a special bond you have. And you said she is one of my favorites. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and she says you're one of her favorites too, because you guys just help to rescue each other, and you're just such a part of each other. And she's really grateful for that love, and it really means a lot to her, and she's so grateful for that. So she's really happy with that. Oh, it's such a special bond we share with them. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, I'm so glad that like I ended up staying on a little bit longer so I could tune into this message for you, because I was literally about to wrap it up, but I'm so glad that I was able to stay on so I could tune into that message for you, and hopefully and then, okay, thank you. I love her purrs. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I know cats' purrs are so magical in the way that like the vibration from the purrs and how it can just bring like healing and peace and comfort and joy. Like it's truly magical and truly amazing. So yeah, you are so welcome. I'm so happy that you tuned in, and I will be back next Sunday. And thank you all of you for tuning in live, and thank you to all of you that listen to the replay. I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is when I do these free live animal communication readings every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I hope that you all you said very special. Thank you so much for the messages. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh my goodness. So happy to help. So yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys all next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And feel free to share it with your friends if you think they'd be interested, or subscribe to my YouTube or anything like that. So thank you again so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great night, and much love. Bye.